So, and you go, man, having no result you'd be happy with except for the win is a tough place to be in. So, going out there today, I knew that I sort of knew for myself to be happy I had to deliver. And when the conditions start getting slick like this, I know how good Jeff is in this stuff. I know how smooth he is. So I knew it wouldn't be an easy task. I was sort of mentally preparing myself for, what happens if I don't win? How am I going to treat that? But I'm pretty happy I did, and I don't have to worry about that. I think you guys saw on the finish line, I was maybe more excited than my first one. No one wants to be a one-hit wonder. So I'm glad to take it home a couple times in a row. It only gets harder to repeat.
So your former teammate there, Raf Garneau, got off like a shot. Did that cause any concern?
Yeah, I know how good Raf is in this stuff, but I was also 90% sure he didn't have a pit bike. So I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I didn't think Raf's always been a good starter, and I didn't think he was quite in the form he's been in when he's been winning these things. So yeah, it was worrisome. It was a good foil. It forced Jeff forced Jeff to work a little bit, and I know that I'm a faster for the first 20-30 minutes than he is, and I knew he was going to come on really strong in the end. So having Raf get off the front there for a bit, and then that forcing me to chase, I think actually worked in my favor in the end.
And what was it like having Jeff sort of always lurking behind you?
Yeah, it's daunting. I think I said this last year, but Kabush is one of those guys that as like a 12-year-old mountain biker kid, I was in awe of, so I still have a healthy fear for his abilities, you could say. Just as much as anyone else out there on the cross circuit, he's the type of guy that can deliver on the day, and I know that. And when he was only 10 seconds back with a lap to go, I knew that it would just take a clean lap with no mistakes, and I was fortunate that that's what I got. But he was still, on a course like this, 10 seconds isn't that much. It's hard to close down, but it's also just one slip up, and that's it.
And what's next for you with the Champions jersey on your back for another year?
Fortunately, I don't have to get new kit, so that's a good start. No, I'm taking a couple weekends off. I'm going to go race BC Provincials, try to win their, I don't know what you call it, sunshine over the open waters jersey, whatever the heck that thing's called. And then I'm going to go down to Dallas, race the UCI C2 there, then race the last C1 of the year, Ruts and Guts. And then I'm off to Europe actually for the whole Christmas block. So I think I'm riding better than I ever have this year. I'm feeling good in the slippery, in the mud. So I'd love to walk away with some, top 30 at a World Cup would be a big result for me. Top 30, top 25 at World Champs would be a big result for me. And that's kind of what I'm setting my sights on for the rest of the year. This was goal number one. Pan Am's was goal number one. This was goal number two, and then some unfinished business in Europe. I went over a little bit sick last year, so I'd like to sort of show what I can do over there against those guys.
After your near miss there last week, feels a bit like redemption.
It would have been this race would have been a whole lot less stressful had I won last weekend, because I was going, I want to leave these 2 weekends, and all along I was saying I want to leave these 2 weekends with the jersey. I would love if it was the Pan Am one. I'd be totally happy if it was the Canadian one, but I would have felt like I had failed had I not got either. So after had I won last weekend, I probably would have, of course I would have tried to win today, but I would have gone into this weekend a little more relaxed, because, even if I don't take it, I still have something to wear next year. So I'm glad I got that.
No, really.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.